And when he has a say, there's basically no way you stay alive.
Oh my goodness, the tie is saving Thomas HG, but no, he knocks himself back into the storm with that Cybertron cannon. We've seen it all weekend, and unfortunately, one of our best players in Europe has fallen victim to it. Malibu, though, 8 eliminations for the team. His goal right now, stay alive. Top 5 situation for them. Trying to take some shots against Nikov and Anderlecht. Not quite connecting with anything so far, but causing a lot of fire and a lot of chaos inside of that building as Malibu needs to try and hit some shots right now. Great connections, great elimination onto Corny, and he keeps himself alive.
He keeps himself alive for a moment longer, as there's only 3 teams remaining. That's 2 full duos in Malibu. Can he have the clutch of the century? He's going up against Cease and Blake as well. This NA team is trying to hold on, doing everything they can here. Again, we talked about them. They are finals teams and showing up in finals fashion here as they are playing in these final moments. But Malibu going to bunker up. It is 2 solos, 1 duo. Nikov, Anderlecht going to be a big team left. And Cease going down to Malibu. Here it is, the 1v2. He needs a big play. Can the Cybertron be enough? But no, the snipe comes out. Malibu's down, and Anderlecht and Nikov not only win Heat 1, but it could be a huge game for him, or it could go down as Sunscript immediately going for it. They realized he was there, and now our game 1, not winners, but at the top of the leaderboard after game 1 has gone out. So for players like Screwy, they need to hold on. They did get the elimination, but they find themselves stuck in Storm. Lots of teams potentially looking in their area. If they're not careful, someone will come in and strike, just like Lucian. Steno picking up a nice elimination there, and they continue on in this game.
Yep, top 7 situation for Lucian Steno right now. There's 1 solo in the lobby as well. So these guys are trying to seek that player out. As Japko takes down Vico in the feed, and that's a pink. Look at this, the high ground dominance. The kings of the castle, the kings of the hill. And they've got a penthouse view of the rest of the lobby as they take out Kiandra right there. That's their 3rd of the game. And Anas is doing all the heavy lifting when it comes to eliminations, using these grind rails to rotate on in as well. Can they find themselves in the zone? They can. It's a perfect position for them, as it's Zandy, it's Refsguard that are making their way in into the water, though, so they are quite literally sitting ducks if they're not careful. But no, they get away unscathed. As Anas and Pink try and find themselves in the best position. It's a top 5 situation. 1 solo left in this game, and they've got a task. They've got a big task right here, Anas and Pink, and they need to execute.
Will they be able to convert this, though? That's what it comes down to here in these next few moments, as big shots raining in from left, right, and center. Steno, though, climbing over the top. Savage trying to connect some there. 5 eliminations for Savage, none for Vidil. Vidil, when he gets in a situation like this, he definitely wants to pick some up for himself. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see another 5 or another few added to Vidil there in the final moments. But Anas and Pink also in this one too, so they need to be careful. Vidil actually goes down. Steno picks that one up. Big chug hit and play coming out, trying to keep him alive, trying to keep him healthy. Here as they run straight to Steno. Ooh. Big shots come through, big shots miss, but fortunately shotgun play there gets Steno. Ooh. It doesn't matter though, because Z, Andy, and Refsguard were ready there in the final moments.
For now, he's having to solo clutch. Blake, of course, down. Thomas HG, Malibu running in the backside of the zone. Canada in the storm as well, so he might be falling down in a second. He does. Malibu falls almost down as well as Thomas HD goes down to Screwy. And Sunscript makes his way into the zone as well. I think Malibu and Thomas are now out of the game. That's a 9th place finish for them, so another consistent performance. But Screwy gets hit with a big shot from all the way up above. And it's Swifty that is the one that does that. Cease, unfortunately for him, falls down. Swifty gets taken down by Moneymaker as well. We haven't seen him all weekend, so good to see him involved. And Pink and Anas, who are absolutely running through this lobby. They picked up a nice refresh earlier on from the fall of some of our other players in Savage and Vidil. They're now able to keep going as now Anas goes down. It's Danis and his teammate looking, trying to apply this pressure. Pink nearly getting eliminated as well, and he does. It's that final shot from that Cybertron cannon that will take him out. It is now a 2v2, v1v1, 2 solos.
I'm interested to see who the solos are, but of course we know the duos. Zanderlex and Nikov, game 1 winners versus our other full team there of Bad Sniper. Wait.
Look at this dead side rotation.
Sunscript doing what he can to survive. Danis goes down there in that moment, and Bad Sniper's able to pick that one up. He's lost that squeeze. It's a 1v2. Can he do something here as Anderlecht and Nikov look to close it out here with a potential 2nd win of the finals competition?
An all French finishes, and it's a French team that comes out on top, of course. Nikov and Anderlecht, their 2nd victory royale fast.
They do, and you see them opting to actually drop a med miss in half bots. for the Chug Cannon. Good play on their part. Big Snipe could have come through there. Not quite connect. As Kanata relentlessly pushing there with the Cybertron Cannon. Huge play there for them, but Dark and Gentle now getting back together. I thought, wait, that may be a little miscommunication there, but no, Kanata actually going to go down. It doesn't matter if they miscommunicated. Now they're going to get in the car and start to make that rotate around. You see, there's actually Rabid still in Storm. He's going to end up going down there. And another team that's Vortexers catching out Dark right on the edge. They get out to try and take the fight. Vortexer, big shot on him. If he plays it smart, he could get it, but no, Dark goes down. Gentle left as a solo player. He's going to go, it looks directly up against Axe-Force, and he takes him down. That's going to be one. Can he get two? And he does it. Vortexers and Axe-Force going to be out of this one as Gentle picks up the 1v2 clutch.
Gentle, you are crazy. What a clutch from him, as Vanyak needing a similar sort of clutch for himself right now. Only got that white HP, 2 floppers to get himself back up to 88. Unfortunately, though, for him, getting shot by the whole lobby. Jumping into the box, Gentle. Good damage shot, but it's not quite enough. As Gentle says, no, you are not allowed in my house, and pulls the next zone as well. So 4 eliminations for him, 0, of course, for S-Dark. So a total of 4 for the team. And Gentle now has pulled the zone. He can run back onto all this extra loot, pick up these big pots, pick up this positioning, and maybe, just maybe, win the game.
He could do it as a solo. That would be exciting. Of course, Pump going down there is not too exciting for him. He needs to try and make something happen in the second half, or in the last 2 games. But Gentle now, here it is. Big shot coming through, taking way too much damage in a 1v2 situation. It all comes down to this, but no, Gentle is going to go down. Tough in there for him, but it's Refsguard and Ziandy.
It's always a bit difficult, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're the solo in that situation, you're just getting a free ride in wherever you can go. But Thomas, of course, unsurprisingly enough, popping out there, hitting a snipe, going right back in the car, and just chilling. And Nas still in this one, too. Pink has gone down. Lots of solos here for this one, folks. That's going to make this one very, very interesting in the finish, because all it takes is one duo to be up and could potentially cause some disruption. But now going to try to get Pink back. No way. This is not happening. Multiple teams fighting in front of Thomas HD, and he is just flipping by in the car. You love to see it here.
He's like he's watching a game of tennis. He looks left, he looks right, he looks left, he looks right, as he's just enjoying the comfort of the back seat of this vehicle. Somehow, Thomas HD is clutching up placement points, and this could be the clutch that wins them the event if it does turn out that way. As Thomas HD hits the snipe, he peeks out as Swifty gets hit with a Swift shot from Thomas HD. Now, of course, he's exposed himself. Will that be the play? It might not be, of course. Now he's lost that vehicle that's provided him so much cover in the past, and now, unfortunately, he's going to have to fall down because so many players are looking at him. A moment of madness there. A rash decision, maybe, but of course, he had to back himself in that situation. And so does Anas, who backs himself and hits a big shot at the back, but unfortunately can't make it into the zone. Pink having to bot one of these slurp juices as well, has to make his way in. It's a long rotate, it's a treacherous one. It's not going to be easy.
It's not going to be easy at all. Here's Mixon. Blodger still in this. Mixon does go down, but Blodger going to hold on. That does look like, I believe that was Pink and Anas both out as well. So this is going to be a tough finish. A lot of the teams outside of the top 10 fighting, vying for a top spot. Blodger ends up going down there. You see Refsguard and Ziandy, probably one of the few top 10 teams still in this one. And they're just doing everything they can to hold on. Gentle Dark, though, still here. Ziandy now being left as a solo. Can he clutch up? He's looking for it. No, he goes down as well. So many from the top 10 are out. Now it is all down to this. A 2v2. Who can survive on? It's actually Gentle is down. You got Fahid, Yonks up above. This is 2 Middle East teams going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is a huge battle right now as Dark has to try and clutch up. Middle East versus Middle East. Falcon versus Falcon as well in some regard. He takes the L. Let's start, mate. He knew his game was over. And he decides to have some fun in the process at that point. Badil has to solo clutch right now. He doesn't know there's not much in this med miss, so that's going to be a little bit of a disaster for him. Might end up going down in Stormers. Cammy and Japko are able to rain down fire in the rest of the lobby in the prime position. That's Pink and Anas out of the game. So that might have just won Thomas and Malibu the event.
That's going to be a close one, too, because I saw there just for a moment, Pink and Anas had some eliminations, which is going to keep this one close. But now, Mixon here in the fold. 1 elimination each going up against, it is Cammy and Japko. Also in contention here for climbing into the top 10. Remember, Cammy Japko already have qualified onto Gamers 8, but still, you know they want the big money prizing that they find up there at the top.
And this is another one of our top teams as well. Mixon and Blodger, 5th place going into this game, so they could even steal it all if they come out with a victory on, especially if they're hitting shots like that. Japko goes down, Cammy down to white HP. Mixon hits the shots and he takes out both. There's a huge elimination for both of those guys. Will they go on for the loot? I think they have to, as now it is a 2v2v2 situation. Vortex as Axe falls. Noah and his teammate Blaster also in the game. This is huge. This could be Mixon and Blodger's time. They need to hit those shots. They need to find these eliminations if they want to find success, and they are. There goes Axe Balls going down. Vortex has to try and clutch up. They're taking each duo one by one, and Mixon and Blodger could be about to win this final game.
This is going to be huge. They can't come complacent, though, as Noah and Blaster there are in the distance. They're going to exchange shots here. Big shot comes through. Mixon using the breacher, just trying to take out any kind of builds that they have remaining. The bunkers are not safe with Mixon on the other side. Big shots come through with Blodger as well, using the cannon. But no, Blodger taking a lot of damage. Mixon exchanging as well. Can he hold on? Noah doing what he can, but Blaster takes a big shot. This is coming down to the wire.
It really is. Blodger and Mixon once looking good, not so much anymore on the HP. Blaster and Noah clap back, and they're clapping back in style. Mixon getting caught inside of his own bunker right now, as Blodger has to try and rain down fire with these cannons. Blaster and Noah do get the zone advantage, though Blodger and Mixon do have to rotate in. This is where it gets exciting, because who knows who's going to come out on top. It all comes down to who can hit the shots in these final moments. Such a more peaceful end game, because Blodger and Mixon know what's on the line. If they want any chance of getting that crown from the day, they need to win this game, as Mixon takes a lot of damage as well. Blodger almost taking a lot himself, and he does. Back down to that white HP. Gets knocked down as well. It's Blaster and Noah that take him out. Dropping on down to Mixon. It's a 2v1. Can he clutch? And no is the answer. But a great game from Blodger and Mixon. Noah and Blaster take game 6.
But we have to say this event as well, and of course up there at the top is Malibu and Thomas HD taking the back-to-back wins from Dreamhack Dallas and Dreamhack Summer. We already knew they were going to Gamers 8, but now we know them as double champions.